if you're watching this and this is your first time getting box braids, your 10th time, your 100th time, whatever how many times this is, I just want to let you know that I am proud of you, because you made the choice to take care of your hair as well as your braids. And to be able to care for something, you have to know how to care for it. So you made the right choice, and I want you to know that I am proud of you. I never knew how to take care of my box braids at all until a few years ago, and I am still learning. Like, I'm learning something new about hair constantly, about how to take care of my hair, what kind of hair I have, all those kind of stuff. I got these braids done. I got these knotless braids done on January 30th, 2021, and today is March 21st, 2021. So I had it for about a month and a half, I believe, but for sure a month. So I am going to share how I've maintained my knotless braids for so long, and maybe it can help you if you have on braids right now, maintain it for as long as I have and maybe longer. Before we continue, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. The number one thing I do is moisturize. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I moisturize. I moisturize my scalp whenever it is dry or whenever it is itchy. Because when it's dry, right, it can lead to breakage if you don't moisturize it. And your scalp looks really bad when it's dry. Especially for me, it gets flaky, and when I literally go like this, dirt just falls. That has happened many times, but moisturizing it has helped. And the oil I use is anti-itch, but as you can see, it is done. There's just a bit left, so I've been using this one. They both do the same thing, but the main reason why I have these is because they help eliminate dry scalp. That is literally the only reason why I have this, because dry scalp is a problem for me. So constantly moisturizing my hair, I usually do it twice a week. I try to limit how many times I do it, because if I do it too much, there'll be buildup of dirt, which I don't want. But at the same time, I want to moisturize. So 2 times a week is what works for me. You might do it more, you might do it less if you have oily scalp or not. But for me, my scalp is usually dry. This is the one I currently use. And then this was one I used before. They was both the same brand. It's just the names are different and they have different ingredients in there. But they both do the same thing for me. When I apply the oil in my hair, I massage it onto my scalp, and then of course I have excess on my hands. I just don't wipe it away. I use the excess to go down the braids. Just grab some, go down, because my hair is in the braids too, and I want my hair to be moisturized as well. So I apply it on my knotless box braids all around, and then if there's still excess, that's when I wipe it off. But I make sure I also do the extensions too, because I want my hair to be healthy, not just my scalp, but as well as my hair that is dead. The second thing I do is change up my hairstyle. Like, believe it or not, changing up your hairstyle will help a lot, because if you usually have your hair constantly down and then one day you decided to tie it up, it might hurt because your hair is not used to being tied up. And vice versa, if you're used to having your hair up and then one day you decide to put it down, it might hurt because your hair is not used to that new tension, so it's gonna hurt for a bit. So you change it up. I usually do 2 hairstyles at home because I'm usually home, school's online, everything's later online because of the pandemic. So unless I'm taking pictures, but usually I have 2 common hairstyles I do. One is just open, the other one is tied up loose like this in a low ponytail or a high ponytail. So that's 3. And like I said again, when you change your hairstyle, it doesn't hurt at all. Also, it might help with breakage. And also with hairstyles, changing up your hairstyles, if you're tying it up, be gentle with it. Be gentle. Be gentle. Because if you're tying it up, for example, in a bun, and if you're pulling on your edges, right? If you pull too hard, you might end up breaking your hair. Like, you know how your hair is braided, right? You might like end up pulling this, like the braids will pull the hair, or worse, the whole braid might come off. And I mentioned, especially around the edges, because that's where your baby hairs, short hairs are. So if you're not careful, you might just pull it off. So when you're tying it off, be gentle. Just be gentle with it. Don't pull too hard. Also, don't pull too loose. Just enough so that it's not too tight and not too loose. What do you do when your head is itchy? Your initial thought is to scratch, right? Go like this and scratch. No, stop doing that. Start patting. Pat. Just gently pat. It should stop. Even no matter how itchy it is, don't scratch it. Just pat. Because if you scratch it with your nails, right, you're gonna you know how your braids are braided, right? They're gonna, if as you scratch it, they're gonna come out. And as you can see, I kind of have frizz. That could be because of me scratching my head. It's itchy, just pat. You don't want to do this, because if you do that, you're gonna end up breaking your hair. So stop doing that. I'm guilty of it. I'm still getting used to it, but we both need to work on patting our hair, okay? Don't forget, we want to keep this for as long as we can. Remember, when it's itchy, do this. When you do this, stop and think twice about your life choices, okay? So what should you do if the itching doesn't stop, like it keeps on itching? What do I do when it doesn't stop itching? I usually moisturize, but then if it persists for a while, like let's say 2 days in a row, or constantly, like I scratch, not scratch, I find myself patting my head multiple times a day, I wash my hair. And I recently recorded a video of me washing my hair after 1 month. You should check it out. It has been wash routine as well, and the shampoo and conditioner I use, you should check it out. And as you can see, it is pretty clean. It's frizzy, but it's clean. And my head hasn't been itching at all. Like I haven't itched it at all, and it feels pretty good. You don't know how good it feels not to have to pat or itch your hair. I mean scratch your hair, but it feels so good. I haven't itched it at all, and I honestly think I can pull 2 months with this on. Like I haven't itched it one bit, so I'm proud of myself. And I am proud of the oils I've been using and the shampoo I've been using, like shampoo and conditioner. This is the shampoo I use, and this is the conditioner I use. It is pretty cheap. I bought it from Giant Tiger. I am in Canada, so yeah, Giant Tiger in Canada exists. And it has apple cider, and apple cider is good for dirt buildup as well as dandruff. So I've been using this and no complaints. I love it, and it's, especially since it was cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but it was pretty cheap. I think less than 10 bucks, maybe more, but yeah, it was pretty cheap. And I've been using it since I got it, and ever since I shampoo, condition my hair and moisturize, no itching for a while. And the last tip, advice is wear your bonnet. Wear your bonnet. Wear your bonnet. Okay, wear your bonnet. This is not how you put it on, but you know, fashion. I feel like I'm an artist. But yeah, wear your bonnet. The bonnet you want to wear is a silky one, and mine is breathable. Like if you look into it, there's like, it's see-through. I think you can see me. There's like little spaces where air can go through and air can come out, so my hair can get fresh air as well as get out the bad air. So that's the good thing. Make sure if you're buying a bonnet, make sure it is silk, because silk is good. It's gentle on the hair. I think cotton is okay too. So when do you wear your bonnet? You can wear your bonnet whenever you want, but if you're going to sleep, for sure make sure you put on your bonnet to protect your hair. I usually wear it when I'm going to sleep or when I'm laying on my bed, but other than that I don't wear it, like, because I want my head to actually get fresh air, not just from this. So yeah, I wear it when I go to sleep, and when I wake up I take it off. When I go back to sleep I put it back on. I know some people wear it for the whole day. That is your choice, but personally for me, I just wear it when I'm going to bed or when I'm laying on my bed. Also, if my hair is messy and I don't want anyone seeing it, I put on my bonnet, especially if I'm at home and there's guests over, or if I'm going out to a grocery store or a corner store, I put on my bonnet because, you know, I need to look good at least. And also make sure to wash your bonnet, because you don't want a dirty bonnet, especially if you have one bonnet. I only have one bonnet and this is the only one, so I wash it 1 to 2 times a week, or whenever it's dirty or whenever it smells. Those are the times I wash my bonnet, but usually 1 to 2 times a week I wash it with my hands. I don't see why it needs to go in the washer. I wash it with my hands and bar soap and let it dry, and then I use it again. If you don't know how to put on a bonnet, I'll show you how to put on a bonnet. So this is how I put on a bonnet. You might put it on differently, but this is how I do it. So my hair is loose. I don't tie my hair. I just take some and then put it like this so that I can fit in the bonnet. And then I make sure I get everything in there. And then I kind of move it around to make it feel comfortable. If it feels odd, it actually feels pretty comfortable. And this is how I go to sleep with my bonnet on. I know I look good. Thank you. But this is how I put on my bonnet. My edges are covered. I know people that put on their bonnet like this. I don't know if that's how to go to sleep with it, but no. The whole point of the bonnet is to protect your hair. So you put it all over your head. Get your edges in too. But you know, at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your hair, you do what you want. But this is what I do, cover it. And again, the whole purpose of the wand is to protect your hair, so you want to put it all in. And yeah, I put my ears in too, but sometimes if I want to listen to somebody, I go like this. But if I'm tired of your business, I just put it down. That's a joke. Anyways, so yeah, that is it. Have a great day or a great night, great afternoon, and see you in my next video.